It's the Line Makers on Sporting News.
It's on the board. There are wagering lines, and it's going to be, I think, on TV. So we're going to talk about it. It's the Meineke Car Care Bowl, Houston Stadium, or Reliance Stadium in Houston, Texas. Minnesota, Texas Tech. Red Raiders, 13-point favorites. Total in game is 57. Micah Roberts, Brian Blessing. We watched the Gophers. First game of the year, Micah. They were out here at Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas. They won the game. They got out of Dodge. They won the game because UNLV gave them the game, and UNLV is a nightmare football-wise.
They are, and it was impressive win. Nevertheless, it's still a win, and they went on to win 3 more games after that. But after that, they lost 6 of their next 8 games. Surprised they're in a bowl game, and a big number here going against a Tech squad that's not exactly doing great things themselves. They've lost 4 of their last 5 games. They haven't covered their last 5 games in a row, but still, you know that their offense can put some points on the board. They can light it up, and Minnesota, that's the one thing they don't do well. They do play little defense, but offensively, they're going to have a tough time scoring in this game.
They have one shot in this game, and that's creating turnovers. And defensively, they're decent. Jerry Kill's got them playing hard on defense.
Yeah. Average score, if we look at Minnesota this year, 15, their opponents 37. If that doesn't tell you a little bit about what Minnesota's about this year. Our ratings, we're looking maybe about a 9-point spread, so you would have a little bit advantage taking the points here just based on what we have out there. But I couldn't feel right going into a sports book and taking points with Minnesota in this game.
And clearly the number's inflated because the game's being played in Houston. You're talking Texas Tech. How many Minnesota fans are coming to this game? So that's certainly part and parcel why the number is where it is. With the Red Raiders, we know they can throw it around. Daggy likes to chuck it a little bit. But they've lost 4 of their last 5 coming into this game.
Yeah, and that's a tough spot. That's where you're at, and you know Minnesota's just a bad team. There's no other way to put it.
It's a bad game.
They might be one of the worst teams in the bowl right now.
We'll see if the kids can surprise us and put on a good show. You held a gun to my head. I guess I'm looking at probably trusting Texas Tech a little bit more. I just don't see where Minnesota puts the points up.
No, I agree. I'm with you 100%.
All right, it is the Meineke Car Care Bowl, Texas Tech and Houston. One of many bowl games. This one's on the board. The number sits at 13. Does it get to 14?
Probably. Just you're not going to have many people taking a shot there with Minnesota.
We'll see how it all pans out. It is the Meineke Car Care Bowl. Red Raiders versus the Gophers, and Texas Tech's a 13-point favorite.